This podcast is brought to you by Elite Level Status Wines. My wine journey started with drinking cheap grocery store wines that were really acidic and gave me headaches. Then I switched to quote-unquote luxury, but overpriced, full-bodied wines that were really heavy and had a bad aftertaste. The inability to find the perfect wine led to the creation of Elite Level Status Wines. Elite Level Status Wines are approachable, medium-bodied wines with great flavor and minimal aftertaste. And with me being a health-conscious person, I wanted to create a wine that was lower in sugar and lower in calories than the full-bodied mass-produced wines that we always see. We currently have two wines. First is our Cabernet. It has notes of blackberry, cinnamon, plum, nutmeg, and French vanilla. Then we also have our Rosé wine. Our Rosé is going to be a flat, dry, pink rosé with subtle strawberry and raspberry flavors. Both wines are medium-bodied wines with less sugar and less calories, and they're both available on my website, elsfinewine.com. Check them out, and I hope you love it. Thanks for clicking the link and checking out the Elite Level Status podcast. Since you're here, I have a special offer just for you. It's 15% off either of my wines. So click the link below and check them out, and I hope you enjoy the podcast. Elite Level Status podcast, we're back again. Remember, you can always catch us on Apple, YouTube, and Spotify. Today, the man is back again. Justin Brown, a.k.a. Jay Snow. He's back in the building. Thanks for coming in, man.
How's it going, everybody? Feels good to be back. Like always, you're the boy, you're the brother.
Yeah.
I need some of that wine, too.
Okay, yeah.
I need some of that wine for sure.
Yeah. We're going to definitely get you that, man. So, first of all, before we jump into these questions, tell us about insurance. Why do people need insurance, and how can you help them?
First and foremost, if anything was to happen, are you ready for it? Or are you creating GoFundMes? Ask yourself that question. If something happened to you today, do you have 100,000 cash sitting in the safe? And if you do, why would you even want to go into that money when you could have had more? Think about that. Most families aren't covered. There was a young lady that lost her mom like 4 days ago. I didn't know her directly, but I know her through a friend. And she's left to handle all of that by herself. Her mom's debt, the house, the mortgage, all of that. So whenever you think, oh, life insurance is not important, investing is not important, think about what your situation can be if you don't just take care of it now. And it's not that expensive. There's plans as low as $40 a month, especially if you start young. So talk to your boy Will. Will will talk to me. We will get you guys right.
Cool. So let's jump into these questions. As always, we're talking modern dating. First question: how big is professionalism in a woman? And by professionalism, I mean texting back fast, showing up on time, telling the truth, things of that nature.
Professionalism is everything. It's everything because it really shows you how people really move, and some things you can't hide. So if you're making excuses like, oh, I didn't see your text, 10 hours go by. Dude, if a girl is telling you she did not see your text, just stop talking to her. Because I know millionaires who text back soon as possible. Quick. Because people with that kind of status, they love problem solving and they like things happening quick. Why do we got to wait till next week when we could get this done now?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just an excuse. It's a coping mechanism. They're not really interested in you because trust me, I got some people interested in me. I'm not even interested in them. And they're like, if I throw them a piece of meat, they're on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I definitely agree. And I'm valuing that more and more as in this stage of my life. Because I'm really come on, man, people, you have your phone. And it's for you to not be able to get back to me in a reasonable time frame, there's either a lack of respect or you're just not a person that I want to deal with. Yeah. Business-wise, personal-wise, I don't want to deal with that at all. So at this point, I'm really starting to cut people off if I can't get that level of respect by okay, if you can't respond in a respectable amount of time, I'm good.
Right, because that's a mirror. That shows how much they value you.
Yeah.
Now I guarantee if Chris Brown's texted, people are on it.
Yeah, they be on
it. And they probably won't get anything out of it, especially if it's a girl. You already know what he probably wants if you're an attractive girl.
Yeah.
Or, it's just unhealthy. But people learn in the long run. These people that are doing these things, doing people dirty, taking advantage of good people, you're gonna learn.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn. Especially in a city like Las Vegas. You're gonna learn.
Yeah, for sure. So when it comes to phones, how transparent are you with your phone? Would you let a woman you're dating have your phone, go through it, and vice versa? Would you expect her to let you go through her phone?
Wait, you mean like relationship or like dating?
Relationship.
Like relationship, not like talking or dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you're just talking, no, I think that's out of bounds.
Right.
You haven't earned that right yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're just talking and like even if y'all seriously talking and it's understood like y'all just talking to each other,
Yeah.
I still don't think it's warranted because there's no concrete foundation.
Yeah.
But if you're in a relationship and like you're a grown man, let her go through your phone.
Yeah.
And if he asks, let him go through your phone. Me personally, I don't like asking to go through anybody's stuff. And if someone asks me, I mean, if it's my girl and I care about her and I love her, I'll let her see the phone.
Yeah.
But that got to be like y'all got some real motion going on. Like you guys see each other in the future. If this is something you're not too sure on, why are you asking these questions? Unless you're doing something. Usually when people ask to like see stuff, they got something that they just want to make sure whatever they got going on in the woodwork, that they could feel good about it. Yeah. So let me see what they're doing so I can feel good about this.
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting topic. Like I've heard women that are like, oh, I'll go out on a date with a guy and while we're at dinner or whatever, he has his phone face down and I don't like that. I was like, well hold on. Like if y'all are just talking, you shouldn't be worried about what his phone is doing. That's not your concern. But when y'all make it official and you guys are in an actual relationship, I think, like it should be an open book, like on both sides, is my opinion. Like, if you want to build that equity, with the other person, I think, well, okay, hey, look, I'll put you at ease here. Go through it, whatever. And I think that's just part of trusting each other and putting both sides at ease.
Right. I agree 1,000%.
Yeah. Does it trigger you when you see an attractive woman dating a man that's way older than her?
No, it don't. That doesn't have anything to do with me. She's attractive. He's older. Most older men like younger women. Now, there are certain thresholds that I feel like are overboard. Like, bro, if you're like 63 and you're talking to a 21, like if that's what you're into, she's legal, but it's not really my style. But I'm 28, so he's grown. He's probably a rich dude. She wants the money. He wants a younger woman. Everyone's happy, right? But would I take a woman like that serious? I don't know. I never really dealt with girls that dated that much older.
Yeah. Do you believe that generally people should date like within their age range? Because like at what point, just in your opinion, like if there's a 10-year radius up or down, like is that normal?
7 years, maybe like 7 years, 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, who are we to make the rules? Like, people back in biblical days, they were kings were dating. They had arranged marriages. Yeah. I do think like women could get away with it more than men because they're going to always look at the man and be like, oh, he's a groomer, or he wants to manipulate her, or he's a child, whatever. Exactly. So women could get away with it because it's like, you go, girl. Yeah. Like he a young dude. Yeah. But man, you got a certain threshold before it starts to look a little weird. Yeah. Like, why are you dating that 21-year-old?
I think that typically, in my opinion, I think that it can draw more criticism from women because of what you just said. Like women see it as, okay, you're manipulating this inexperienced young girl. You're grooming her for something. You have bad intentions, right? But I kind of feel like a lot of men never really get the chance to be with like a young, attractive woman until they get older.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the resources to get her attention. A lot of times when a guy is in his, his early 20s, he can't get a girl his age's attention. Or he may not have the resources to get her on a date because she's getting offers from, that guy her age. She's also getting offers from guys older than her.
That want to fly them out to Miami, New York.
Exactly. And that's not her fault.
It's not.
But she's going to take the best option at that time, right?
And right.
So as men, you have to work. You have to, there's a self-improvement journey that a lot of men have to go on. You have to learn how to be successful, learn how to make money, learn how to talk to women, get in shape. There's a lot of things that have to happen. Whereas for women, if you're attractive, and you're 23, I mean, you pretty much got it. Like,
right.
like
If you know how to play your cards,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so that's why I don't think it's fair to criticize older men for finally trying to get the experience of talking to, you know, the prototypical woman that they've always wanted. And typically that's going to be a younger, attractive woman if he never had that opportunity earlier in his life.
Right.
I don't think it's like manipulative or anything like that.
Right.
I just think he's like, okay, he's finally gotten to the point where they'll take him seriously. And he wants to experience that.
Yeah, I kind of pity those guys, you know, because I've been able to have a lot of experiences early, you know, because of my hustle and because of like my chances.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning about myself because, you know, we're young.
Yeah.
You know, we're around the same age. But I mean, yeah, let him have fun. He worked hard.
Yeah.
And if she's entertaining it, then whatever. As long as she's as long as she's old enough, like once it gets like 18, like that's where shit starts to get weird. Because she can't even drink alcohol.
Yeah,
bro.
that's different. That's different. But yeah, I mean, once I see when, you know, you're 22, 23, 24, you want to date a guy in his 40s? I'm always like, listen, shout out to that guy, man. You've worked your way up.
Right.
Because, you know, the young attractive woman, you know, in a way, they kind of hold the cards in like the dating marketplace.
Until they can't have it no more.
Right. So they're calling the shots. And I always say that, like, anything that women have a problem with men, if all women would lock arms and say, we're not accepting whatever,
everything
it would stop.
Yeah.
It would stop. But there's women out there that accept the same things that you're complaining about, and that's why it continues to happen. Right? So I think to that point, like, if you're a young, attractive woman, you should take the best available offer that's given to you. Right? Whether it's a guy
it's about
your age
survival. It's about survival. Like, realistically, guys, viewers, listen. Women, we get it. I have 3 sisters. Like, I want my sister with the best man possible.
The best guy, yeah,
I want my mom with the best guy possible.
For sure.
Unfortunately, I've been around a lot of dudes who I didn't feel like were the best for the women in my life. So I get it. Do what's best for you. Yeah. Just do it because it's genuinely good for you instead of doing it for certain other reasons, because those other reasons could come back and bite you on the back end. And then you're blaming men. No, you really got to do what's best for you, but really do it because you want to, not because you just want the purse or you want the car, the Mercedes or whatever. Do it for you and yours. Yeah.
Do you think what women say they want in a man matches up with who they actually date?
No. Hell no.
Okay, explain.
Hell no. I mean, look. Actions speak louder than words. Women know what they want. Women are very smart. And I have to say this because a lot of men underestimate how smart women are. Mm-hmm. So, like, she might say it because it sounds good, but let's say she does get it, right? And it's, you know, it's not practical. So, he's too nice or it's cringe. Like, she wants something to feel fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't categorize myself as a toxic person. I got my flaws. But you just gotta, you gotta have some sauce. You gotta be able to mix things up. If you're so vanilla all the time, things do kind of get like, okay, there's no roller coaster, there's nothing. You gotta keep things, and it's not all about money, because there's guys with money getting played too.
For sure.
I see it every day.
For sure.
Yeah. I could be on the side of the street and I could still pull a girl, like, because I know how to conversate. Mm-hmm. Like, I actually adore and respect women.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about this, though, on that point? So I think that a lot of men and women, there's a disconnect, right? I think it's like, how sometimes you have like art and people can look at the same painting and see 2 completely different things. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of what happens with this, right? Where I think that when men are asking women, what do you want in a man? I think men are asking, what makes you attracted to a man? I think that's really the main question. I think women hear, what do you want? And their response is traits that they would like from a guy that they're already attracted to. And I think that's the difference. I think that when women answer, or when women tell you, hey, like, I want a man that's emotionally available and, caring or whatever, she's leaving out that, like, and it should be obvious, but she's leaving out that, yeah, I want an emotionally available man that I'm attracted to.
Right.
Should be obvious. But, like, I think that's the major disconnect. So I think that men, sometimes they don't realize that. and they're like, oh, I'm emotionally available. I'm chivalrous.
She's not talking about you, bro.
She's not talking about you.
Right.
Right. Because she's not attracted to you. That's why she's not talking about you. So I think that men need to focus on building attraction first.
Right.
If you want to know what a woman wants, she wants a man that she's attracted to.
Right, 1,000%.
That's what she wants.
And look, bro, get in the gym. Like, get in the gym.
Yeah.
Get in the gym.
Be aspirational. Get in the gym. Learn how to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
Hang around other men that stop going to the club every day of the week.
Night. Yeah. Hang out with men more successful than you.
Right.
So you can learn.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah.
And just become better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get a lot of these dudes in Vegas. Look, I'm from Florida, bro. I don't know what this... where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from here.
You from Vegas?
Yeah.
You dope. Like, you're an outlier. But most of these West Coast dudes, they're, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird energy. And women pay attention to that too. So you got to move like there's FBI agents all around you in plain clothes.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you're on your P's and Q's in this dating life and business, everything you do. Because women know what they want. Oh, well, I want a guy that does this. You could do the same thing and another guy does the same thing and there's two different results.
Exactly.
Two different results.
Great point.
Two different results. You know why? Because maybe he's more in shape. Maybe he smells good. Maybe his breath don't stink. Maybe he's ambitious.
Yeah.
And one thing about women, bro, they love ambitious women. I mean, men.
And men. Yeah.
Men.
Yeah.
I like ambitious women.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a great point by you. So like, and you make content about this earlier today. Life is not fair. Okay. So a lot of men think, oh, well, this guy did that. So I'm going to do what he did and I should get the same result. No, that's not how the world works. You could try and copy and you can try to listen to like what women tell you and you can try and buy flowers or whatever it is, open doors, whatever. If she's not attracted to you, it's not going to go anywhere. So I think that's a major disconnect in modern dating because men start to resent women. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because men are like, oh, well, I bought her flowers. I took her to a nice dinner and nothing happens. And all these girls just want, whatever, money or whatever it is. And it's like, no. Like there's so many great women out here. But, and again, it should be obvious. But women, the answers that you hear from women, they want all that stuff from a guy that they're attracted to. So like you said, if you're not in the gym, if you're not aspirational, if you're not trying to better yourself in every way as a man, then don't even expect for like your flowers or whatever you're doing to go anywhere because you have to build attraction first.
Yeah, and look, do this for you, man. Like, look at yourself in the mirror. Do it for you because you want to be great.
Yeah. Because
if you're doing this just for women, you're going to lose still. You could get in shape and get the money, but if you're not doing it because you love yourself and you just want the best for yourself, whether that's the best house, the best car, the best career, the best woman, you're going to get lost in the sauce. And you don't want to be lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
So we're in a world where it's not fair. You could do the same exact thing someone else did. You got to find your own sauce and take off, hit the home run and you're good to go.
Yeah. And that's another great point by you. If you chase your passion and your purpose and try to be your best self, typically your dream woman will come along with that as opposed to just chasing your dream woman and not trying to better yourself. So I think that's great advice by you. Okay. What about this? Do you think that a woman could be labeled as crazy with one guy, leave him, go to another guy, and be perfectly normal?
Of course. Some guys make women feel a lot more safer. And one guy might be trying to gaslight or manipulate her. Look, I know the game, man. Look, the game is the game.
Yeah.
We all, like, people, no one could get over on me. I will play dumb for as long as I need to.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, some women, like, oh, you're crazy. Like, he's probably saying that because he really is doing some stuff and he's just trying to gaslight her to think he's not doing anything. And then she could meet a man who's, like, very grounded, chill vibes.
Yeah.
He's not doing certain things. He might be a little bit more boring, but he makes her feel more confident about herself.
Yeah.
And he probably don't even ask her the questions that she asked the other guy she was with.
Yeah.
So it's tailored to different situations. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree with that too. Like there's been women that I've dealt with where I've heard that they, they're psychotic, they're crazy or whatever. I had no issues. So I really feel that like whatever you hear about a person, you got to judge people based on like your experience with them too. People are going to talk. People are going to say a whole bunch of stuff, both good and bad.
Right.
Like you got to get out there and make your own decisions and view things through your own eyes. And that actually isn't just with relationships. That's with everything. Like don't just believe what's on your phone. Don't just believe what people say. go out there and look at it for yourself and create your own decisions from it.
Yeah, 1000%. Like, look, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm a good-hearted person. I'm genuine.
Yeah.
But I have my flaws, you know.
Yeah.
You know, there's been a few instances that has happened recently where out in public, I don't know if it's God testing me or the universe, but it's been things trying to get me out of my character.
Right.
And like, I'm a very chill, grounded person, but if someone does something, another dude does something, like, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? Like, but you gotta really be able to channel that.
Yeah.
But like, loving as hell. If I got it, you got it.
Yeah.
If I don't got it, you probably won't know I don't got it, but I'm going to still do something. That's just how genuine I am. And a lot of people, you got to be genuine. If you want good results, don't be genuine to everybody. You still got to tailor, you know, your life, but just be genuine, love yourself, and just do your best. Like, that's the best thing I could say in this climate. We're in a weird time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find any correlation between a woman's level of attractiveness and her attitude? Do you feel like, okay, the more attractive the woman, her attitude is better, worse? Maybe if she's, you know, on the proverbial 1 to 10 scale, if she's a 7, what kind of attitude can you expect? Versus whether she's a 9 or a 10, what can you expect?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. They're delusional as hell. There's ones out here who are delusional as hell.
Okay, but wait. So how do you think that happens? Do you think
because the market is cooked, bro? These dudes are so desperate. I heard a story. I had a girl tell me she had a dude send her $5,000 for a pic of her feet. He bought her a Louis Vuitton for a pic of her feet.
Wow. Okay.
And
so,
they didn't even have intimate relations.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the level of men out here has went down.
Yeah.
Into the toilet.
Yeah.
There's ones out here acting like they are Beyonce, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of man, like, if I will approach you, like, I will approach you.
Yeah.
You know, and I've done throughout the years, I've seen it. And I'm like, I'm humble.
Yeah.
I got a level of humility, but I'm like, baby girl, like, I'm doing you a favor. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. You know, you make a great point. I haven't really considered this, but like in general, just like in absolute general, most women aren't interested in most men.
Yep.
But I think that most men, if given the opportunity, would probably hook up with most women.
Yeah, because they're desperate.
Yeah. So then I think that dynamic causes women lower on, you know, the 1 to 10 scale to sometimes have an inflated sense of self because they're like, well, this dude just give me $5,000.
That's crazy. That could have been.
I'm not a 1. I'm a 8.
And then she starts to act like
she
that.
starts to
and
act
then the
like
world,
that, yeah.
Listen, the world's gonna treat you how you are.
Yeah.
What are you, like 6'4"?
Yeah.
6'3"?
Yeah, sure.
6'3", right?
Yeah, sure.
6'3". All right. You're tall.
Yeah.
If you were not 6'3" and you were saying, hey, I'm 6'3" and you're really like 5'6",
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's girls out here saying, oh, I'm a baddie. And like, look, I love people. I love that for you. Like, if you're confident, I love it because I'm confident too.
Yeah.
But am I a super rich man yet? No, I'm not. I'm still on the come up.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go out here flaunting like I am because eventually people are going to see like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn, he's bogus. He looks crazy.
Okay, that's a great point by you. Whereas men can't live in kind of like that fantasy world of just saying, hey, I'm this or that. You will have a realization real fast in the real world as a man. Like, no, like you're not what you say you are. With women, it's a little different. Like with women, you can just call yourself, hey, I'm bad, I'm amazing. And they're going to be like, yeah, you're going to get that encouragement. And that could go to your head. And now you believe that you're a lot more than what you actually are.
Right. And look, like I said, I'm all for the confidence. Like I'm all for like people being confident. But like, you got to be realistic. Yeah. Like, I know how to sing. Am I the best singer? No, I'm not. There's a certain level of singing that I'm on. I ride my own wave. Yeah. Am I like Michael Jackson good? No, I'm not. Yeah. And you got to be able to look at yourself. When I played football, I was playing wide receiver. I was pretty good and quick and I was fast, but was football for me? Hell no. I was too much of a pretty boy. Yeah. So like women, like kind of just... I love the confidence and there's someone for everybody, but let's keep it real. Yeah. Are you that bad to be acting the way you do? Because I'll tolerate some behavior from a baddie.
Yeah.
Like from a good looking woman, like you know, I'm talking to a woman now. She cute as hell. Like there's certain shit she could get away with. That no other girl could get away with.
Yeah.
Like some other girl tried me. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And it's so interesting because like you have some women that, like you said, are like a 1 and think they're great, but you have some women that are like 9s and 10s.
They don't even know
they don't even know
because you know why? Because guys are scared to approach them. That's why.
That's probably.
I don't give a look.
Yeah.
I could get curved. Which, you know, it doesn't happen too often, but I'm not exempt from getting curved. So I'll still approach because I'll be able to say I did. I'll still be like, hey, you pretty as hell. And it's because I could say I did. But most men, oh, bro, damn, bro, she bad. Well, go talk to her then.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's all right.
They're scared.
So, all right. And if you do it, they get mad at you because you did it.
Yeah.
Like
that's been my experience. Like the more attractive the woman, like the better the attitude. And I think like there's something to be said for what you just mentioned. Maybe they don't get approached as much because guys are nervous and scared.
Yeah, they're scared.
And so
they don't even want
like maybe I'm not, you know.
But women, I'm telling you, it's like a biological thing. Women know that other men, like men are looking and they could tell. So like, even if she think you're attractive, just man up, go talk to her and just chill. Like all these pickup lines, it's like, hey, how you doing? What you know?
Yeah, because women can see through that too.
Yeah.
If you come up with a corny pickup line, if you're not acting authentic, I think that women are more calibrated because they're being hit on way more than like any guy is, right?
Right.
So
even the most attractive guy does not get that hit on.
Yeah. So women just have more experience from that standpoint than men do, so they can tell when you're genuine or not.
You want to hear a funny pickup line I heard some dude say?
Yeah, definitely.
So it was actually good. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was good. Okay. So he was like, hey, he walked up to some girls and I was like, I was listening.
No.
He was like, hey, like if you were to go back into a period of time, like the 80s, 90s, 70s, which period of time would you go back to?
Uh-huh.
And then the girl was like, probably like the 90s because the music was good, fashion was good. He was like, all right, let's go then. Let's go back together. Let's go back to my house. Like, I was like,
did it work? Did it,
bro? He got the number. I was like, wow.
Listen, that's all you can ask for.
Damn, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, that's all you can ask for, man.
But then, I'm a straight man, but like he was a good looking dude.
Yeah.
He was an attractive guy.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Which helps. Which always helps you. Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, bro. All right.
Yeah.
I might have to use it.
Yeah. This never hurts to keep it in the back pocket. You know, you never know. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. I love it, man. That's all I have for you. Is there anything else you want to touch on before we get out of here, man?
Yes. Listen, we're all human. We're all going through things we don't talk to people about, including myself. I'm at the point in life where I'm getting quieter and quieter and quieter. And man, this life is something else, man. You like things are coming from left to right. You win in here, you lose here. You win here, you lose here. And I'm a person who's lost. So if you're out here, you're confused and you're just trying to figure out who you are, give yourself some grace, love yourself and love your people. Give your mom a hug more. Mm-hmm. Let's try to go back to being wholesome. Cause like everything's so transactional. If your friend do something for you, whether that's monetarily or just whatever it may be, return the favor in some kind of way. Stop taking more than you give.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Get insurance. If you don't have life insurance, hit up your boy. It's not that expensive. If you cannot pay for a funeral without having to worry about anything, you are in trouble. Mm-hmm. If you have to create a GoFundMe for insurance after something happens, for 10, 15,000 when you could have had 500,000 or $1 million, that's a problem. And that is all I got to say, folks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
Elite Level Status Podcast. I'm your host, Will Scott. We'll see you guys next time.